Guys, welcome again. It's Lonefish here. Hope you all are doing well, and I hope you're excited for the next part of the live stream of Hogwarts Legacy. We're going to do some more. I fixed it now. Now we're in the right house. It didn't work out last night, so I got frustrated into the stream a little early, just because of it. But we're getting back into it where we left off. I did not play further into it, so let's go on and get right into it. So here we go. And like I said, we're right where we left off. Alright, we're in the Slytherin common room soon. Well, soon we will be. We're in the dorm right now. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Beautiful, beautiful room. Right. Slytherin house, common room. Right down the hall here. Isn't that awesome? Hey, Zach. Hey, Amanda.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Let's see here.
That new fifth year.
Introduce yourself to Imelda,
Holdcroft's been getting attacked by
Ominous, and Sebastian.
Did you see the way
Where it stops.
Can't imagine starting news from this late.
Almost stopped right back where it was.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was exciting.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What are you reading?
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Intriguing.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
We've met a friend. I mean, you gotta admit, the robe is pretty damn good. Who we got here?
If you do that, you'll
Some wizard
lose.
chest, are they?
Trust me. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you.
Told you. Told you.
You should have listened to me.
How's everybody's
I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We had it.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could.
Oh,
Speaking of
really?
which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom
That'd be
before
interesting.
classes.
Are you a keen wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Farewell.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
I gotta do one thing real quick because I forgot to turn it on. Alright, so introduce ourselves to Ominous.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts.
Well, thank
Not
you,
something
Zach.
I'm
I
especially
appreciate it.
proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new fifth-year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
I mean, look at this common room, guys. I mean, look at it. It's so beautiful. Look at it. It's a mermaid. A mermaid. Or a merman, depending on how you look at it. So look at it. Skeleton of a vulture. Grandfather clock. It's just so awesome looking.
Revelio.
Let's see, we gotta go up these stairs. Like, Hogwarts looks brilliant in this game. Like, it feels authentic.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
After you, Professor. Since you guys didn't get to see
I
this part,
certainly would have
I'll show you how
appreciated something
cool
like the field guide
the
when I
common
was a
room
student.
entrance is.
Using the guide will
You
also
walk
train
away.
you to be alert.
Look at it. It's gone. It's just an ordinary wall. When you walk towards it, here. Isn't that cool? I think that's one of the coolest entrances I've seen.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Lumos.
Do keep up.
Revelio.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field
See
guide can
what this
provide?
is. Kelpie statue. The statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Interesting. Open our field guide. Okay. Uh-huh. Here. Over here. Gotcha. Okay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Very well, Professor Weasley. That's still. I'm like a little schoolgirl, getting all jittery. giddy. What is this, Professor?
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Open up. And we'll go to Central Hall.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Interesting. Central
You
Hall.
can get almost anywhere in the castle
Revelio.
quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I need to stop by the owlery. Far too long since
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Nice. And what's Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first
Everybody
day,
enjoying the
and you have
gameplay
much
so
to
far?
learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional
And if you haven't
assignments
already,
for you outside of
hit
class.
that
You'll be
subscribe
up to
button,
speed in no
turn on
time.
all notifications.
Judging by your adept use of
Make sure you
Revelio
like
earlier,
this stream because
I'd say
it helps
Professor
out
Fig succeeded
a
in
lot.
at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the
Of course
castle.
not.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned.
wondering
And
now,
we'll see
now
if
that
we
I've
can't
been
get you
playing
to
this for a
Hogsmeade
while
for those
offline,
supplies.
not this specific character, but the game in general. I'm wondering if she knows what's going on and doesn't say anything.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
To Professor Hackett's Defense Against the Dark Arts class.
Stupefy! Stupefy! Is that all you've got? Well,
Levioso! Professor Hackett!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso?
Levioso.
A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Learn Leviosa. Bam, bam. Easy peasy.
Levioso!
Well, I am talking when it's not talking in the game.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember? Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. This should be easy.
Protego! Stupid Protego!
Complicates things. Good form.
I know.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Stupid one.
I do enjoy lively duels. And all of my students for this event.
Not bad
Very
for
great,
a beginner.
very great.
You give as good as you get.
You know I do.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Heckard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Good. I need the extra assignment.
All right. That's enough spectacle for Monday. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Of course not.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusivity. Ooh, sounds
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent.
I'm down.
Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck
Perhaps.
or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance,
Luke and Brattleby.
if you're interested.
Let's go.
Till next time.
Let's go to Charm.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Revelio.
Although Slytherins like to think this window is somehow a tribute to their house founder, it is actually a serpentine beast coiled around a tree that extends from the mouth of the legendary Green Man. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
My friends and I used
Revelio.
somewhere.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I don't know where they are. But I heard them somewhere.
Professor Roden tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Yeah, Professor Rowdy.
Here, behind you.
Oh,
There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronen yet?
Naughty, naughty, naughty.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Here we go again. Accio.
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 That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss
So
Onai
you like
here.
it then?
Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally
there
lovely
you go.
day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
After you, Professor Roden. After you. I'll be your guinea pig. How's your weekend going, Andy?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
We'll see.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, Accio on one of the spheres. That's it!
Easy peasy. Easy
Now,
peasy.
think of
Lemon
this like
squeezy.
gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles... Very good!
Easy peasy.
Splendid!
Oh!
Don't lose your composure.
It's alright. It's alright.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Ladies first.
Yes, sir.
This would be a good game to play.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Mean guy here. So, I'm just gonna go.
Accio. That's it.
There we go. Let us see this. Phew.
Accio.
Well done.
Looks like we got it tied. Look at that. Tied it up. So they didn't matter this round.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
This is where it gets interesting.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
I will win.
That is how it's done.
Accio. Excellent control there.
You and Bob.
Yes! Quite impressive.
Already winning. Already winning.
Let us see this. Phew.
Accio.
Look at that.
A
Easy
perfect score.
Perfect.
Remarkable.
100 points to Slytherin! No, I wish. But it's alright.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Well, I'm glad you understand.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
How big is Uganda?
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world.
It's the weirdest way to say
so yes,
a word like
bigger
that.
than Hogwarts.
Wagadu.
But it never seemed
Wagadu.
intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
What does Wagadu look like?
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Floating in midair. Interesting.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. but I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Well, thank you for telling me about Wagadu.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts.
Wagadu.
What do you I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Yep, until next time.
Of course, you can use
a word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
Sure, Professor.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Perfect.
Thank you, Professor.
Perfect.
I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late.
Oh, and why would that
Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that
More
I am
homework.
preparing for you.
Great. Gotta love homework. Let's go see Professor Weasley now.
Hello there. You're the new student,
Yeah, I'm the
aren't
new
you?
student.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Of course. Wasn't too challenging.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Well, good for you. I'm glad you find them more challenging than I do. Just here now, and then down here, and then down here, and down here. And then we're gonna go this way, down this way, over this way, through here. I think we want to go down. Yeah, down this way, and this corridor, like so, here, and here, and over here, and bam! We made it. We didn't even select it.
What about the room, Professor?
Deke, everyone!
I was thinking
Meet
the
my
same
Deke.
thing,
I
Deke.
mean, Deke.
Perhaps you could help.
Deaky guy. What up, my little Deke?
Excuse, Deke.
Yeah, I told you, Deke. It's
Ah.
my Deke.
There you are.
That's gonna be a meme now, just so you guys know. Deke. He
I trust
loves
your first classes went well.
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit.
Figured Deke was a
before
good
you
one to
arrived.
use.
I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
No, not at all.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler.
Yep.
Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Nice. Professor Ronan mentioned
Professor
that.
Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect
You guys
wand.
ready to get
You've
get our
managed your
first
classes well with a
and
borrowed
only
wand,
wand
but you'll
in
find the
game?
magic you cast with your own wand to be
Now, the
far
only thing you
superior.
can do with wands is customize the handle, just so you know. There's
Can
not
you
a
tell
whole
me
lot
more
you can
about the
do after you
potions
get
shop,
your
Professor?
J. Pippin's
Customization.
Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
And what is a spell?
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
So there really is an Ollivanders here.
There's an Ollivanders in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're
Not to
fortunate
be
to have
confused
someone
with
like him nearby.
Diagonally.
Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I didn't spend time with Natty. I spent it with
I'd like to go with
Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Glad to hear
He's
it.
from my house.
Mr. Sallow is a
You gotta
capable
stick
young
to the
wizard,
house members, right?
and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Good. Alright, let's go see good old Professor Ronan, shall we? Speak da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-da-da, ba-ba-ba-da-da. Look at this cat. Let's check this cat out. Just for you, Andy. Just for you, because I know you like cats. There's your cat. You got a nice little cat here. You see that?
Leviosa!
Ugh. Now it's a flying cat. And it fell to the ground. There you go. Made the cat fly.
Ah, there you are.
What do you want?
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Sweet. What is the purpose of this, of the task?
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that.
Kinda wondering how
Such
this task
experience
gonna
is
teach me
invaluable
how
when
to
mastering
cast
any new
Reparo.
bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Not like it's gonna be hard.
Accio!
Come on.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Brilliant.
Easy peasy.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
lot to do, but I was
That's
here
it.
to
Very
do
good.
it.
If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Now, I've seen this in another part of the castle, and I haven't figured it out yet. You come over here, there's that, but I don't know what that does. You know what I mean? Like, it's like there's a number, maybe?
Revelio.
Like, I don't see it changing anything. Oh, so maybe we just keep rolling this until it opens. See that? Like I said, I don't get it. It doesn't tell me anything. I don't know. I have to come back and figure it out later, I guess.
Revelio.
Statue of Gregory the Smarmy. Interesting. You can read that later.
What are you up to now?
As well. But surely those look cold.
I enjoy having lunch down by the lake.
Must be the library. Was not expecting to come down here. What's this? Can I get in here? No.
There's something in there. I just.
It's a hard ball. This is. I guess technically this is where I came from. This is.
Revelio.
I hear something. History of magic windows. Merlin! It's Merlin the Wizard. King Arthur's consort of sorts. so lost.
Revelio.
There's something here. Dragon! Sleeping dragon set. The Hogwarts motto Draco Dormiens Nunquam. Titilandus means never tickle a sleeping dragon. Why couldn't they just say that instead of all the craziness?
May we talk about this?
Jeez.
Now, Annabelle, it was a long
I think I'm lost, guys. Look at that, we got a fur-lined cap. Bam! Ooh, 6. No, don't worry. I am not wearing that ugly thing. Have any small? No. Let's see here. House Fanatic. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Keep that on. Keep it like that. I'm gonna keep it like that. What do we got? I got bam, 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 and bam. Okay. Bam. That. Go on my friend, Sebastian.
Revelio.
Urn of Ashes. This particular urn is rumored to have once borne the inscription Pioneer in Dragon Taming. Should not have started with the Hungarian Horntail. I wouldn't want to deal with a Hungarian Horntail either. So I don't blame you. I was so close to being there. But right here.
Revelio.
Fancy meeting you here.
Locked armor. This set of armor belonged to Sir Skagglethorpe the Headless, who unwisely challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chair. Broken broom. This broken broom belonged to Celine Wartnaby and is rumored to be all that remains after she insisted on demonstrating her experimental lunar apparition charm to fellow third years. No one knows if she succeeded. Wow, that's kind of scary, you know?
Revelio.
The Three Sisters bells are said to be a tribute to three similarly named beautiful steep ridges that rise majestically over a glen in Argyllshire. It is rumored that one can hear them ring in the glen way across the highlands when they are rung in the castle. Locals have been baffled by the mysterious ringing for years.
What's to say
say stars no more than cards, I say.
I wonder if I can.
I'm
I can do that and it doesn't do shit. Alright.
I've always said that
Revelio.
broadens the mind.
Got another boom. What is it? Wobbling artifact. Not artifact. Artifact. Get it? Almost like it's making fun of us there. Let's see. Alright guys, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta do something real quick. But don't go anywhere. I will be back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's go on and do this next mission. How's it going, Anthony? Thanks for joining. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on your bell notifications, and
my
like
new
this video.
charge.
Or
I'm
this
told
live
you're in
stream, I
dire
should
need of
say.
supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
It's my first time.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we? I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Sorry, guys, I'm doing something real quick. Checking something. Alright, here we go. Alright. Here we go.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention
Well,
record.
I kind of chose you.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Trust in
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
I mean, there's probably a little trust in you, Sebastian.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Glad I could help
Madam
you.
Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Interesting.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Cool. Continue on, Sebastian.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
Oh, look at that.
See for yourselves. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
That you don't.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely. To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely.
The Forbidden
They
Forest.
think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities.
I'd say so.
You can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Yep. There's Hogsmeade back there in the distance.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and then...
Revelio.
Circus. Loads to see. Places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I?
I mean, you
You
could.
still haven't told me how you became so good at judo.
Well, me to know, you to find out. So I had to do a little seeing. I gotta say, they did a fantastic job on how everything looks, how the castle looks.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage
really
a bit grim,
magical feeling.
though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Mr. Moon.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Probably.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
It'd be awesome. Sure, and would love to be back. Ugh, another cat.
Honestly, if let's look at the props of the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Yep, they do. Welcome to Hogsmeade, everyone.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Okay, you know how to do. Let's go on into Ollivander.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th year student, are you not? What am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
That is a pretty cool wand.
Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
No.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you.
Well, the green one above your head.
Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Pretty
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
Yep. Not that one either.
This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you?
Chat,
there
I'm gonna
you
need
are.
your help picking out a wand.
Yes. I think you might be the one. Here. Take it.
Alright, so, wand style.
Curious indeed.
Notched. Soft spiral. Spiral ash. Honey brown. Dark brown.
How intriguing.
I think... I like this one.
Curious
Pale
indeed.
You guys like the dark brown, the pale brown,
How
or the
intriguing.
green buff? Let me know down in the chat which one you think I should do out of the three choices here. Which one do you think I should do? Guess what? Which one? The dark
Curious
brown,
indeed.
pale brown, or the buff? Let me know, chat. Which one? Which one of these three options here? Dark.
How
That one.
intriguing.
Okay. Go with that. Now.
Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Now I'm gonna put a poll up here. You guys let me know in the chat which one.
How intriguing.
Is that elder?
Curious indeed.
Let me know in the chat on the poll which one you think I should do. Give it a little bit here. Let me know down in the chat. Elder? You think I should do the elder? I think we're gonna go the full length here. We're gonna go
How
14 and a
intriguing.
half. And we're gonna go unyielding. Alright. Now we're gonna do another pull here. Or we do the Phoenix feather. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the poll which one we should do, chat. Which of the three? You guys are either gonna make me powerful or you're gonna make me very, very weak. Which one is it gonna be? Which one will it be? Which one will it be? Looking like unicorn hair, huh?
A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner.
What about dragon heartstring?
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. Ah, Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare and a core with a strong sense of initiative.
Looking like unicorn hair is gonna win this one. Alright. So we'll go with that. And there we have it, folks. Our wand is now.
What do you think?
There's our wand. Let's see how it works.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Alright, so now we got our wand. We gotta go to tomes and scrolls and get our spellcraft real quick. Right over here.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here. Thomas Brown, I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Well, not yet.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And nothing tastes
And
good.
I, too, seen it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want, when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Alright, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Alright, let's go ahead and get this and that.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my...
Revelio.
Looks like you got something hidden back here. Ooh, a chest. 2 chests. A blue turban. Interesting. I don't want to be like Professor Quirrell. Oh yeah. Staircase. What could be up here, guys? What could be
Revelio.
There's a box. There's a chest with 47 gold. Alright, now let's go visit J. Pippin.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio.
Seeing this in the head.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank
Pardon
goodness.
me, sir.
When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this
Parry
is
Pippin.
Jade Pippin's Potions.
Parry Pippin.
Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course,
Wouldn't
but
be
Grandfather
related
always
to
made
a
me say it in
Mary,
full.
would
How
you?
may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about.
Mary and Pippin.
I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age,
Good old
you'd
Frodo
want your
Baggins.
potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
Let me get that Endurus potion recipe and that Wiggenwald potion.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
This, that, and I can sell that. Nice. I have to combine the recipes later.
Revelio.
Slade Formal School. Ooh, I can't wear it. I gotta be level 6. Can I see it at least? No. Well, that's lame. I would have at least thought I could do it. Ho, ho, ho. Field guide. Let's see. Alright. Not too shabby, boys and girls. Not too shabby. If I do say so myself. As I yawn. Not because I'm tired, just because technically I'm tired. Only slightly.
Revelio.
And I have to say, look at that one. That is one nice one.
Well, hello there.
What you got,
Pardon me,
Timothy?
sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the Dittany for the new 5th year.
Yeah, the Dittany
I take
seeds.
it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic
Teasdale?
Neep. I keep the cart out
Looks
here because I
like
like a good
Teasdale.
chat.
Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Good. I'd appreciate it.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Oh, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
I'm gonna buy it now, 'cause I know I'm gonna need it later. Alright, let's go meet up with my good friend Sebastian.
Levioso!
Hit the cat.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Everything.
Excellent. Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Uh-oh. You got all walking Jerry. Look at the crow.
One fire! Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Alright, let's get this on.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually.
What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done!
You said what I said.
That's right, you lovely lad. He's faltering. A few more hits should do the job. Confringo. Levioso.
I got a little something. I think I killed it. I killed it, guys.
Goodness!
I killed it.
A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll?
we did.
By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement.
Hey guys, if you could, and
Nerve
you're new,
like that.
make sure you hit that subscribe
The
button,
makings of an
turn
aura,
on
if you ask
notifications,
me.
and
If you
like
are
this stream.
unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer.
And thank you, again.
Repairer. Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. One less thing for Officer Singh to worry about.
Repairer.
There.
Fucking order. Let's go talk to Gladrag's Wizardwear shop owner.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Don't mind if I do. Lovely to you, Augustus Hill.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire.
Clothier
I should like to
extraordinaire.
thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's Wizardwear, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Well, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
It's no different than what I'm wearing, just different. This Emerald Highland attire. $500 for that. Oh, those are nice solar protection spectacles. Pretty sweet looking. But nothing. Didn't look too bad. It's okay. Velvet house cloak. Almost looks like the Quidditch robes. Pretty nifty looking. That'll be all.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll. I'd say that I agree with you. Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
Revelio. Even more battle-worthy items. You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure. Revelio. Revelio.
isn't utter bedlam in there. You might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Levioso.
Levioso. What we got here? Oh, look at that. There's like a page behind us. And one in front of us.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us? I don't think so. What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood? Ranrock is working with Rookwood. The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Interesting timing.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Alright. Hey, Ricky. How's it going there, buddy?
Revelio.
Yes, there is. Look at that. The Three Broomsticks, currently run by Sirona Ryan, and allegedly as old as Hogsmeade itself. The Three Broomsticks is the long-standing gathering spot for villagers and Hogwarts students who want to enjoy a butterbeer or fire whiskey. Hey, I wonder what fire whiskey is. Fire whiskey. What is fire whiskey? Anybody know? What you got, Sebastian?
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Arlo.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Alright, well, let's get back to the Slytherin common room. Slytherin common room. Home sweet home. Quest completed. Alright. Bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. It's a armored troll. Got the Glad Rags Wizard Wardrobe. Mannequin, snake swivel, and 3 broomsticks. And plant-wise, we got the Ditchiny, the Mallow Switch. Hope you guys are enjoying the gameplay, and if you are, make sure you like this stream, and make sure you also subscribe so you can continue to watch the stream and get to see more of the gameplay, because I will be streaming this until it is completely done being played. So, and this particular character I will not play off stream. So, when I'm not streaming, I'll be on my other character. But so you guys can enjoy the game with me and see a different house. My main character right now is in Gryffindor, just because I went with what was already on my Wizarding World or Pottermore account. Yeah, you can link your Pottermore and Wizarding World or whatever you want to call it to your WB. Come see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts. Alright, will do, Professor. Will do.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
He actually says it.
Revelio.
Revelio. For a second, I thought that was a hidden thing. It was just a plant.
The food that appears in the Great Hall isn't conjured. The house elves make it.
Human transfiguration is dangerous.
Seems that's off limits to me.
Apparently. Was not expecting that. Well, let's go talk to Professor Fig, shall we?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Yeah, I'm sure. You talk a lot about it. And I mean a lot.
Revelio.
Looks like a door. I don't know why it looks like it, but it looks like a door. Goes this way. This tower. Over this way. Down these stairs. And then up these stairs through this door.
Revelio.
I hear heck is it? I hear it. I know there's something. Field guide thing.
Revelio.
Yep,
By Merlin, I will no sooner tolerate indolence than insolence.
Portrait of Sir Cadogan. Sir Cadogan was allegedly friends with Merlin himself, and as such became a sworn knight of the Round Table. Although he is only really known to the wizarding world, he is famous for his defeat of the Wyvern of Wye, and now spends his days challenging students to duels.
Makes for a knight worthy of esteem.
Revelio.
Good. We found it, we figured it out, we're golden. Should be. Whew. That was making me go crazy there for a second. A lot of fun. Professor Fig, as if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the Ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts, a 5th year if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimatize before the term begins. I have assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Nigellus Black, headmaster. Yeah, he's a bit of a prick. I mean, he is of the Black family, the family that Sirius Black did not care for one bit, if you do ask or do know. This is his great-great-grandfather, I believe. He was the last Slytherin before Snape to be headmaster.
Professor! I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed.
Yep.
If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous.
What,
I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
Revelio. See anything? Professor Hackett, are you around? You spin me right around, baby, right around.
Revelio.
Upstairs.
Oi, can you help me?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should
We
think.
could do that.
Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Sounds intriguing.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Will do. Yep,
What are you up to now?
Oh, you know. Gotta have aloha or more.
Revelio. Revelio.
Within range.
I'll just die.
Ilias. Still one. What the heck?
Might some kind soul help me?
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
If only a new student would help me with my sad predicament.
Yeah, I can't help you right now. Sorry.
Might some kind soul help me?
So now we go here.
Fills our stone hearts with joy to be in the presence of such arrogance. Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421.
There's the fountain. I'm getting...
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
all looks promising. This looks like the portrait from the map. And where's the treasure? There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Incendio. Charms classroom is where we shall go.
I doubt Scrivener would stand for that.
But if I said it was for a fascinating history of magic, how could...
Accio!
What have you learned?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Gift package going on. I don't know if you can still get it now or not because Valentine's Day is only a few days away. But you can try. But the coffee is really good, and I do recommend you guys try it. Just thought I'd do a shout out for that because I like the coffee. And I do recommend you try it. Alright, now let's get to defense against the dark arts class.
I've always said that travel broadens.
Now I know.
If only a new student were to help me with my...
There we go. Professor Hackett.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Insane.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Alright, let's see here. Let's go to the lower grand staircase, shall we? Let's see what we can do today. Excuse me. So many doors, so many passageways, so many different ways to get to where you're going. It's actually kind of annoying.
Revelio.
Yeah, please. Haunted toilets, guys. Unless in dire straits, it is probably best to avoid this particular toilet as it's allegedly one of Peeves' favorite pranking spots.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, Peeves, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim! Whee!
Yeah, I wish they would have had
this.
these in the movies. It was one of the better characters. Or one of the better ghost characters. Needless to say. Would have been nice.
Glad you made it. Lucan's just over there.
Leviosa. Revelio.
Already level 7.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
Yep. I did take him down.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Yeah.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
I'll join you.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
I'm ready.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Alright, guys. Put these guys down.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Oh, is that right, Ravenclaw? Now you've got my attention.
Confringo!
Is that all you've got?
Mind the water!
There goes my way.
Easy, easy.
Perhaps one day
sign up for a round.
You ain't got nothing on us. Slytherin!
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought.
Easy peasy. Wasn't that hard.
Hope to see you back here again.
Hey, I wasn't done talking to you.
Hello,
Walking
Lucan.
away from me.
May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
I am.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
No.
Accio.
That's it!
Levioso.
Nicely done!
Levioso. Accio.
Good one! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Well, duh, with
Yes,
Sebastian.
Sebastian.
My best
Then
friend.
let's get to it.
My good friend. My best friend, Sebastian. Thank you.
Ready to get thrashed?
Oh, we gotta take on another Slytherin. Let's knock
Apologies
these
in advance.
mudbloods down, shall we? You and me, Sebastian. We've got this. We've got this.
Confringo. Levioso.
The one! Leviosa! Leviosa! Even more force!
Confringo.
Come on.
Accio.
Stupid one.
Levioso.
Stupid one.
Leviosa!
Stupid one.
My way.
Accio. Levioso.
Act like a winner!
Accio.
So you're better than that!
Levioso. Accio.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
I could never duel like that. Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
Oh, you.
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
You know what? We're already here. Let's finish this out.
Assignment's all finished.
We're all finished. Okay, well, cool. We go on back to the Wrestle Hill. Professor! Professor Hackett! Professor Hackett! Where are you, Professor? I finished the assignment that you wanted me to do. Can I get that Incendio spell now? I'd like that Incendio spell. You have it ready for me, right?
Might some kind soul
No,
help me?
no. Sorry, I'm busy. Can't stop. Won't stop.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Get the wand ready.
Concentrate, and keep your wand steady. Good work. Set up a few targets for you.
Incendio.
Run the place down.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Works for me. Alright, well. Here. Hope you guys are enjoying the show, enjoying the game. I know I am.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Awesome game. Now we gotta go back to Professor Fig's office. This is where we're going right now. Way up here.
Wish someone would send me.
Right now. Past it. Yeah, we passed it. I went 1 too many floors up. It's down the floor. Yeah, I get lost a little bit here and there.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Incendio.
Wait for a professor.
Ah, there you are.
Hey, Professor.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hackett.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Yes.
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. it would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Absolutely, Professor. I'd have it no other way. Alright, guys. Well, it's been 2.5 hours now on stream. And I think I'm going to get off here. We're doing well. We're at a good stopping point. So I figured we'd go ahead and end the stream here. So I do want to say thank you to everybody who has joined in on the stream and has commented and talked in the chat with me. I appreciate you all. Zach, Amanda, Anthony, Andy, and Ricky. Thank you guys all for stopping by and chatting it up and enjoying the show and liking the stream. And if you weren't already a subscriber, I hope you are now. Make sure you tell your friends. Share this stream wherever you can. I do appreciate you guys. And with that, I am going to sign off of here. And hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And I will see you guys tomorrow with more of Hogwarts Legacy. And more of our Slytherin friend here as we end the stream. Have a good night, guys.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all